Hello. Oh, Zorbus is also saying hello. Zorbus wanted to also input in the chapter. Oh, man. Okay. Hello, everyone. Oh my god. For those curious, I don't know how many ReZero fans I have right now, but the ReZero video will be out in like an hour and 45 minutes. It'll be out after the stream, pretty much. Okay. It's time to talk about My Hero Academia. To those that are already here at the very start, how do you feel about this chapter? I'm very curious about some of your thoughts. Hello, Campa. Yeah, the Phase 5 video is in like an hour and a half. It'll be after the stream. I'll probably end the stream like right before the video comes up. Or it's the Phase 4, not Phase 5, sorry. Alright. Awful. Complete garbage, okay. Disney fan Horikoshi. Can you use slurs? No. Mickey Mouse Clubhouse theme plays in the distance. Shot on the previous one is absolute wank. Hello, Spectral Burst. How you doing? Oh, man. I got the Banjo-Kazooie theme on. I feel like it fits. It's not the worst. We'll see about that Disgrace Star, okay? We'll get into it. Oh, Jay, what's up, dude? MHA transitioning to a comedy manga this late into the game is a very brave decision. Very true. Okay. So we're gonna examine every panel of this chapter, okay? Because I know everyone is talking about the very end. But I want to talk about more than just the very end of the chapter. Because I don't like the whole chapter. It's not just the end I don't like. I don't like the entire thing. You might have seen a post that I made on Twitter before I deleted it. Because I was having 7 arguments that everyone was repeating the same exact points. So I said, this is annoying, and I deleted it, okay? So you already might know what I'm mad about. But it's not just the ending I don't like. What's up, Chocolate Thunder? How's it going, man? So we start off, it's in the lab, pre-war, and Dr. Garaki is talking to like a recorder or something, and he says, Shigaraki stole those refined samples of the chemical that the Shiei Saikai developed for destroying quark factors. It came to me, and I wasted no time in trying to replicate it. What's up, Mookie Fun? How's it going, bro? Okay. So obviously, he took the bullets to the doctor. We already knew that, though. This is just more of a little bit of an extrapolation. So this is no new information. I like you, Bubba. You lie a lot. Mangaka starting strong and then go straight down seems to be a trend these days. It's never gonna happen to Akane Banashi, alright? I'm also 4 chapters into Witch Hat Atelier right now. It's not gonna happen to that. Turns out, the substance originated from a person's quirk. Ain't that a hoot? Like you're always saying, fate brings everything full circle. Getting a little bit of information about exactly how... Got homework, see ya? Alright, later, man. Is it common for story writers to fumble their endings? It's maybe like 50-50. I don't know, I grew up with shit like Breaking Bad, bro. So my obvious thought is no. How's your day? I'm reading My Hero Academia, so how good can it be? How about you, buddy? Name one other series that had this many fake out deaths. The Walking Dead. The TV show, not the comic, by the way, just so it's clear. The comic is actually quite a respectable piece of fiction. Dr. Garaki, he continues, he says, during the refining process, I started focusing not on the deleter rounds, but on the quirk's original effect. So obviously that's the ability to rewind, not just targeting the quirk factor, targeting the entire body. And I've got to say, my doomsday theory was right on the money. You only get one shot, one and done. Assuming things go according to plan and you get to walk free again, I'm betting it'll help you make your dream come true. Don't worry, this is all part of Hori's greatest plan, Granny Evil. Mori, I hope you get Granny Evil, man. That'd be so baller. The last bit of hope I get to feel for MHA is that you get Granny Evil. I can have a smile on my face as I get loaded in my coffin. But this page is saying Dr. Garaki got the bullets immediately after MVA, so within the 3-month time span that was skipped. He had 3 months to work on the bullet. It took him 3 months to get one functioning bullet. Sure. Okay. I don't know if I believe that, to be frank. I don't know. You had the finished product that you could work off of. You can bring, like, you already have the technology to revive people. Like, you can bring people back to life and turn them into Nomu. And you can also copy quirks. Which, how does that work, by the way? I'm still waiting for that. So I started this chapter off kind of on the wrong foot a little bit, because I don't really buy the explanation that he was only able to make one functioning bullet within 3 months. You could argue he didn't have enough substance to make the bullet, because he only had like a couple of loose bullets hanging around. But then you also remember that he can copy quirks. So is it possible that he could have copied the quirk from the substance? I guess we don't know. But he made one bullet. For some reason. And for some reason, the bullet is an instant kill, pretty much. You get hit with this bullet, you're dead. So the way we know about the thing that we already know about quirk bullets is that there is a substance inside of them that rewinds, right? That's how it works. So why would you make a bullet that kills all for one? Couldn't you just make the bullet rewind less? Couldn't you just make it not kill him? All you need is 6 years. All you need to make him do is go back 6 years. There's like a range of like 100 years and 6 years. As long as you hit within that, you're good. Okay? As long as you hit within that big fucking range, you're fine. Okay? But he made a bullet that kills him. Which why did he do that? That's the first thing I don't understand immediately from this chapter. Does anyone have any idea about that, or Hori getting tired? He's just trying to wrap this shit up. Yeah, apparently. Is this the worst chapter? Yes, it is. I agree, but we'll see. We discussing abyss fiction? Yeah, I'm talking about how I don't know why the doctor made a bullet that kills all for one. Why did he do that? Honestly, at this point, I think I'm good on MHA. Let me know whenever Deku vs Shigaraki happens. Low-key, same. I'm also looking forward to, Ochako versus Toga as well. Ares' quirk is extremely volatile and it took Overhaul years to create the bullets the way he could. Yeah, but he has the finished product, though. Like, the science is done. And you know what? No. It took him years to create a bullet that only rewinds the quirk. Because the quirk itself that they're utilizing to make the bullets rewinds the whole person. That's what took years, was making it target only the quirk factor. What Garaki focused on was the quirk itself that rewinds. So you actually don't have to refine anything. You just have to make a functioning bullet. Sad to see a good show becoming something like this? Yeah, we're all sad. Probably didn't have enough time to make anything better than a double-edged sword. That's like the only explanation that I think I would accept. But like I don't know. He like he like leaves the fucking bullet there for him. And if you can duplicate quirks, why can't you just duplicate bullets? Like we're already in the realm of like random bullshit go. So like why not just duplicate the bullet? Is it really that hard? I don't understand. I've never seen someone so desperate to not only finish their magnum opus as soon as possible, but tarnish it to this extent on the way. Like, why, Hori? I think that's what's the most insulting about it. I think the most insulting thing is that MHA was supposed to be like Horikoshi's. This is his thing. Like this is everything that he wanted to do, and he gave up. New to the stream, I'm a fan of your content. Hey man, welcome to the stream, buddy. I think it could be that rewind is just uncontrollable, but why? The only reason that we thought that it was uncontrollable is because it was wielded by a literal 4-year-old, right? And she can control it. If a 5-year-old can control the quirk, I would hope that the smartest doctor in the world could control the quirk. That's just what I'm thinking, personally. We've been talking about One Page for so long. This is why I don't agree with people who say that the chapter was good until the end. The fact that we have this many questions about one page is, like, frustrating. Plus, you need to hold a space. Oh, God. MVA adaptation killed Hori's passion. That would be funny. If, like, one day that's what did it. He watched season 5, he was like, man, fuck this. I doubt that's what that is, but... Okay, well, finally page turn. Couldn't Garaki teach twice about the bullets so he can make duplicates? No, actually, they tried to make duplicates with twice his quirk, but I think he is only capable of duplicating living things, right, or something like that? I don't remember the exact explanation for why twice couldn't do it, but they've already tried it. Okay, next page, next page. It cuts to, like, I don't know, this is like the lab, I think. I think this is supposed to be like the underground part of the lab. Post PLW, obviously, because All For One is out. And just in case I'm not around when you get out of the big house, I'm leaving it all in this safe house along with the data. Allow me to speak my mind. Your voice, your eyes, your smile bring joy to my heart. Wow. Dr. Garaki is gay. And I think that's awesome. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know, it's awfully fruity dialogue, that's all I can say. Is the island safe house? Oh, maybe they planned the safe house the whole time? Maybe? That might work. New ship just dropped? Dude, I low-key support it, man. Like, Dr. Garaki just fucking confessed to All For One. And then All For One doesn't even break him out of prison, dude. I'd kill myself. I would hang myself with my sheets in my prison cell. Why would Garaki make a bullet that kills AFO if he's already killing himself by rewinding? Oh, that's what I'm saying. Why would he make a bullet, the rewind bullet, that kills All For One? That's what I don't understand. Your eyes? Bro doesn't even have eyes. Hey, he knew him when he had eyes, okay? He's only not had eyes for 6 years. And if I had one wish, I'd ask that your own heart be filled with hate. That's kind of a cold line, though. I can't lie. It's kind of a cold line. And now we see All For One reverting himself back to his prime form, and he says, "Be proud, Endeavor. I never thought you would be the one forcing me to play this card." And this brings me to my next question, okay? Why did All For One risk almost dying before he uses the bullet? If All For One was a second too late, he would have been killed by Prominence Burn. and the bullet would have gone to waste. Why does he not start the fight with the bullet? And if you're really waiting to do damage, the time to use the bullet would be to use it when the vestiges are fighting back, okay? Because that's when things are unpredictable, you don't know what's about to happen. That's when the tides turned. The vestiges started fighting back, and he went, okay, time to revert myself. It's always been a theater kid, yeah. Because the bullet will kill him, well, so will Endeavor, right? You either get killed by Endeavor, or you kill yourself with the bullet. It would have been a much more tactically sound idea. The bullet shouldn't survive the burn. It shouldn't, but I mean, like, Shigaraki's pants survived getting prominence burned, so, like, I'm whatever with that. Did AFO eat the bullet, or how did he even activate it? He just did. I don't know. He had, like, a little cyanide capsule in his mouth. He was probably trying to see how far he could go without resorting to it. Very ballsy, considering that he was, like, a half a second away from dying. So because of the bullet he will die? Yes. The bullet is going to kill him. But at least you could take the heroes down with you with the bullet, so then he could shoot himself with the bullet first. And then kill them. Using the bullet was the worst case scenario? I think the worst case scenario is your vestiges are literally revolting. Can you sub to me? No, but you can get this ratio. Shame the Endeavor fight turned into this. Yeah, I really like that, honestly. The Endeavor fight was fucking flames, dude. Ugh, the flashback of him, like, finding his dad dead. Oh, that was so hard. So yeah, I just don't understand this. Didn't Afa already say his body has used up its usefulness beforehand? Yes, I will get to that as well. So, the common points that I found that people say as to why people say he shouldn't have used the bullet is because it was a risk, right? And I'm thinking, what risk is there? First of all, he doesn't know there's any risk. Because he doesn't know what the fuck this bullet does, besides that it rewinds him, vaguely. The doctor actually didn't... I have to say, the doctor didn't tell him shit, dude. He just, like, gave him a bullet and he was like, yeah, bro, use this shit. So... And I combed through the... end of the All for One chapters. And, like, he doesn't say anywhere that this is, like, a risk. Did you really think I'd casually saunter up to the big finale empty-handed? The body had already served its purpose, and it was destined for the scrap heap anyway. So why not try this? So, okay. If I'm All for One and I'm the smartest dude in the universe, right? And I get caught off guard, and I get taken to a battlefield full of people that are here to kill me. Including Endeavor, okay? Which, I'm weak as fuck. I've already had my head pulverized once, my head got pulverized again, and then, like... I'm weak as fuck. If I take off my mask, I'm gonna die. Why would you not bullet yourself at the start? Does this make Endeavor more powerful than All Might because All Might had 2 chances to kill his nemesis? No, I think both times that All Might fought AFO he was stronger. This is AFO at his weakest. Until before the bullet, of course. So, like, I don't know. And then he says, heroes don't have a monopoly on sacrificial moments, you know. And then, like, I went to the other AFO pages. He's also incredibly arrogant, right? But, like, arrogance being the downfall of somebody who's incredibly intelligent is just, like, really boring to me. I mean, is it even arrogance? Like, I don't know. It just feels like he's dumb. I don't know if you guys have seen my All for One video, but, like, when the story consistently tries to tell me that this guy is the smartest person to ever fucking exist, but he keeps fucking up every time he's on screen. This is just lame. Bro hates Breaking Bad. Well, the problem is that Walter is, like, mechanically smart, but he's not actually that smart, if that makes sense. Walter White and All for One are not analogous to me. I think his arrogance not using the bullet is fine. But, like, I don't know. Is it fine? He's supposed to know everything, right? But he, like, completely undervalues the top 2 heroes in the nation. And then he gets fucked up. And, like I said, he doesn't have to use it right before he dies. He can just use it as soon as things go wrong, right? The Vestiges fought back, and that's immediately when the plans went to shit. The plans immediately went to shit. That's when you use the bullet, if you're gonna save it for the worst case scenario. Not when you're on death's door, I don't think. Beating SNS got him all giddy, I fear. Bro. There are children fucking him up. Like, how out of touch do you have to be? Are people really calling this the worst chapter? To be honest, it's the AFO stuff that makes me upset. Well, welcome to this stream, because I think the AFO stuff sucks and the Bakugo stuff sucks. All right, so I'm not like the other girls. I think the whole chapter's bad. To play devil's advocate, maybe he planned to use it on Izuku. It's not said in the story, and it's still dumb. But I'm just trying to find a way to make this make sense. I mean, maybe if he says that, then if he said that, then I will forgive everything about this. Okay. If later on, All for One says he's like, oh, I was hoping to save this for... Oh, but the thing is, why would he save it for Izuku? He wants to take One for All, not delete it. Because if you revert Izuku... So, okay, let's take this for an example, right? Fuck. All for One rewound about 6 years. Within seconds. If he hits Izuku with the bullet, he instantly loses One for All. It's gone immediately. It rewinds. Like, within seconds. Not even within seconds. It's like, at 1 second, within 1 second of the bullet hitting him, it's gone. But I have heard that before, that he was saving it for Izuku. And I was like, oh, okay, maybe. Then I was like, wait, then One for All gets deleted because Izuku's only had it for like a year. There has to be something more at play with Rewind? We'll see, I guess. Oh, planning to go into his young form against Izuku. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, if he says that, I'll probably forgive it as well, honestly. He probably should use it sooner, but he even tried grabbing Endeavor's quirk. Did he? When? All I remember was him getting fucked up. Wait, hang on. Sorry, I'm using 2 different websites because of Viz keeps logging me out, and I'm too lazy to fucking log back in. Fuck. That's right. So it's right here, right? Endeavor's coming through. He's getting his ass kicked. He's within my reach. Okay. So this is where he goes to grab it. And then he gets fucking zapped. I don't know, man. I feel like if he shoots lasers at his eyes, you should probably bust out the bullet. I'm not gonna lie to you. If bro is shooting fire at his eyes, I'm using the bullet. Does he really need One for All? I mean, he just deletes One for All, then he's the most powerful in the world. I mean, that's his main motivation, right? Or one of his main motivations. Here's a question. Doesn't AFO stealing these heroes' quirks not make sense because under Rewind's rule, he'd instantly lose them? Well, I think that's why he's taking them. Is because he takes it, it rewinds, the quirk is gone forever. They're quirkless, there is nothing that they could ever do to get it back. If that makes sense. Because before, All for One was like kind of kept alive because they wanted to find a way to get the quirks back from him, but if the quirk is literally rewound out of existence, then he's not giving that shit back. He's not giving that shit back. And you know what? You guys are right. This supports the overhaul thing. If he took overhaul, none of this bullshit would have been needed. New to the stream, love your videos. Hey man, I appreciate the support. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. He's doing as much damage? Yeah. We're on page 3. We're on page 3. It's been 30 minutes. Okay. We'll keep going, right? His digestive system? You're implying that he fucking ate the bullet, which would be very funny. I don't understand why he can't use rewind on them. I think him using rewind on them is very possible. But this is the thing that's actually a risk, because we've seen that bullets can be destroyed with like lots of fire. Or like, Bakugo blew one up. So it's possible the bullet could have been destroyed if he tried to use it on Endeavor. So maybe you could argue that. Okay, we're turning the page. Do you think the AFO could give the rewind quirk to a random hero? Like, why sacrifice one of your strongest pieces? Wait, what do you mean? He doesn't have the rewind quirk, he just has a bullet. Couldn't he have shaped himself back to his prime using Overfall? Yes. If you guys haven't, you should watch my All for One video, smile. Okay. Endeavor says, he's rejuvenated. His body is back to prime condition. And Tokoyami goes, look, little Aries power. And he descends to the ground, cock and balls out. Nuts jiggling. My body feels as light as silk. And then this woman goes, huh? What? Ah, my quirk. I'll take the cape too, while I'm at it. Fighting in the buff is hardly my style. Dicks out for AFO, bro. As much as I hate All for One, this is actually a fire panel, I'm not gonna lie. This is the one fire panel that he's had this entire arc. It just looks raw as fuck. I hate that AFO kind of looks like an older NTR Doshin villain. What the fuck? And then Hawks flies in, saves her. This bit of rewinding will be the end of me. I'm ultimately doomed to vanish now. But my dream will live on as I pass the baton to Tomura Shigaraki. The only task left to me is to rescue him from your brazen trap, so if you don't mind. And then Hawk says a massive yet suicidal power-up. Endeavor just needs to deliver one more solid blow, so... Your dream, huh? Something beyond stealing one for all? Mind filling me in for future reference? It's simple. I'm quite influenced by comics. The world always fears the big bad villain. Why do you think that is? Because he does bad stuff? And what counts as bad stuff? And this is where Tony Stark comes in and says, I'm stuff. In a world teeming with myriad cultures and values, bad stuff would be an act that universally makes the masses turn up their noses in disgust. An act which thwarts the future they envision. So I intend to thwart the future of the whole world. That's all I've ever wished for. Hawk's doing more damage to him would actually make him stick around longer? Yes. I'm assuming they don't know that yet. And then we cut. Can I be honest with you, man? I really don't care about this America shit, man. This is so fucking corny. Like, I don't think it's bad. I just don't care. I don't know if you all agree with that or what. Whoops. Americaphobe. Yes. Yes, but unironically. Alright, I'll just read it because it's what we're doing. Why is the capital ravaged? It's January 6th. This actually takes place on January 6th. What was that? It was the OST. I have got the Banjo-Kazooie soundtrack playing. Washington, D.C., United States of America. This is the moment to strike. If we don't definitively eliminate Tomura now, the U.S. will face the danger he poses. True. And how would we reign in this crisis? Unlike most others, our nation has already taken half a step into the red zone. This is true. They have already violated Japanese airspace. It's not, yeah, you're right, Jay. It's not problematic. It's just, I don't know, it's kind of boring to me. It's definitely not egregious at all, though. According to reports from the Quirk research agencies, Tomer is already beyond anything humanity can stop. An unknowable, untouchable entity capable of just about anything. You faced that monster and made it clear that we're his enemy, via Star and the missiles. You're saying we should appease him instead? There's already a standoff between the world's developed nations as we wonder who will be the first to earn Tomer's trust. Thinking about how we should let him rule over us, that's insanity. Only to minimize casualties, to feel him out before a more decisive strike. Give that monster even an inch, and he'll take a mile. We'll be neutered. Tim, this is for our nation's future. So, like, it's realistic in the sense that, nations would, like, bend to the will of the most powerful. Because, like, what the fuck are you supposed to do, right? And Tomura definitely fits that. And now that they've lost Stars and Stripes, they've pretty much lost probably their biggest powerhouse. Who is this president? Ask me, actually. I was the one making the calls. It's like there's a big power vacuum to be had with Stars and Stripes' death because she is absurdly powerful. And now that gets kind of filled by All for One's and Shigaraki's existence. AFO is also the U.S. president. Yeah, this is actually All for One. Like, he's astral projecting into the White House. Just nuke Shiggy and GG? Dude, they've already done that. That didn't work. We won't have a future. Your position's forcing you to take this stance, yes? Easy there, Mr. Akbar. Do you know what Star really was fighting for? Why do you think Cassie followed in her idol's footsteps and died for it? I'm sure you haven't really forgotten. I feel like America would just try Hiroshima again. The only reason that America did Hiroshima is because nobody could stop them. That's the thing, right? They were one of... I think Russia... Did Russia also have nuclear weapons at the time? I honestly don't fucking remember. But, America could drop nukes and nobody could do anything about it. In the Quirk world, you could probably nuke a country and everyone could do something about it. So... This dialogue is okay, but it's spoken by some characters I don't know and I don't care about at all as it goes right past my ears. Yeah, pretty much. This page with All Might and Stars and Stripes is so fucking corny. To be frank. I see a point of the American scene, yeah, but I just think that the execution is dog shit. I'll get to that soon. Like, I, as a reader, okay, and especially as a casual reader, like, imagine that you read MHA just, like, once a week, you just, like, skim through it, and you're just like, alright, that was cool. So, why should I care about these two? Like, why do I care about these two's relation? I really don't give a shit. And I'm an invested reader. Right? The relationship that these two have is essentially non-existent. She was randomly introduced, and then she was like, yes, I care about All Might, and then she died. So, like, whatever. It'd be nice if it was earned by SNS actually being in the story beforehand, or just Act 3 not being rushed as fuck. Yes, true. This goes hard? I don't think it goes hard at all. This like, made my eyes roll. But the themes, yeah, we'll get to themes, alright? Adults, in turn, support the children as they pass it forward, and so on to the next generation. Are you ready for the most stun-locking page turn of all time? God. Does anyone know if SNS was even alluded to in the first movie? No, it was just a little kid. That didn't mean anything until Horikoshi wanted it to mean something. Art carries? Yep. I'm cringe, bro? So true. Heroes have always wielded their power in the name of that cause. Unblock me on Twitter? I don't know who you are. If I blocked you on Twitter, it was probably for a good reason, too. Go back to nude AFO. Oh, man. What the fuck is SNS Stars and Stripes? See, bro already forgot. He already forgot about the fucking arc. Unblock me on Twitter is so funny. I blocked like 40 people on Twitter in the past week. It's been crazy. Chat is united in their hatred for what this page turn represents. Am I the only one who forgot that this ninja is here? No, you're definitely not. I swear, I promise you, you are not. Essa should have lived because we've had more development and care about her. She should have lived for a multitude of reasons, but yes, that is definitely one of them. When AFO dies with the next stream should be called Rip Bozo? Maybe, yeah. You don't remember the Homo Kaisen guy? Oh, I do remember you. So now that you mention that, I'm definitely gonna ban you from my chat as well. Thank you for letting me know who you are, so I can get rid of you. Why the fuck is Tomer just standing around and not killing the heroes when he has the chance to? Dude, I couldn't tell you. Okay. So Edshot walks up. Edshot walks up, and Best Genius is like, Edshot. And he says, yes, I am the ninja hero. Sorry. I'm just realizing how corny that. I've already read this chapter, but like reading that line, he just like walks up and he's like, yes, I am the ninja hero. It's like, come on, dude. There is no realm I cannot infiltrate. And I have ample experience invading the bodies of others. Well, don't put it like that, bro. Come on. Where was Edshot until now? Off screen, getting his ass kicked, I guess. Because he was not shown on screen at all. There is no time to lie down and die. Mirko, do not go quietly. Should he tear you asunder, sink your teeth into his flesh. So pointless, Shigaraki points out. I have ample experience being a functional heart. Edshot had to do a mini reintroduction because Hori knows no one remembers him. 100%. When I tweeted that my cat has more fans than Edshot, I was not joking. I was fucking spitting, dude. Zorbus has so many fans. More than Edshot for sure. Oh god. Oh god. I know it's beyond this. Oh no, okay. Because Edshot, the hero, will not let this pass. This stopped heart belongs to a life we can ill afford to lose. I am not too late. I shall replace what's missing and make it pump. Kamihara, there's no coming back from this for you. Just so. I leave the rest in your capable hands. Club President Hakamata. Oh dear lord. Oh dear lord. Nimpo, 1,000 sheet pierce zenith. I will be this boy's heart. Wow. This has got to be one of the worst page turns in existence, frankly. There are so many issues with this. There are so many issues with this. It's not even fucking funny. Okay. You used to be an Edshot fan? I'm sorry, bro. Okay. So let's break this down. Bit by bit, okay? The jart is real. Change it after hitting my head on the wall. Okay. So first of all, let's break it down, okay? The first dialogue, it brings up a pretty good point. Is it your tweet, you fucking bastard? Shut up. I'm not reading that shit. Katsuma in shambles right now? I hope Katsuma is having a bad day. Like, even before this. I hope he's having a bad day, and then he finds out Edshot is dead, and I hope his day is worse. Frankly. Okay. Sorry, I keep getting sidetracked. The first dialogue box is saying that this is a stopped heart we cannot afford to lose. And my question is why? Why can they not afford to lose Bakugo? Okay? That's my question. So, you run the risk of sacrificing the number 4 and the number 5 hero, possibly even the number 3 hero, if Best Genius just fucking dies here as well. How are the lives of the 3 top heroes more important than a kid who has a destroyed ribcage, who knows how many internal organs are just fucking decimated, and his, like, Bakugo got punched so hard that his heart was destroyed, and the gear on his back blew off. So you repair his heart, what happens? It doesn't fix the rest of his issues. Because protect the future generation, I guess? Well, they already failed. They already failed. So, like, what's this gonna do? So that's the first issue with this. Let's not get started with the blood loss. But I don't know how you can't afford to lose this life. Wouldn't it be a better strategy to try and hold off Shigaraki for as long as you can, try and survive, and then revive Bakugo when the battlefield is more safe? I don't know. That just seems more logical. I kind of wanted Bakugo to die. I hope there's some type of core combination that makes the Bakugo resurrection relevant. I will get to Bakugo's death in a minute. He's gonna get a prosthetic ribcage. That's crazy. But why do you not want heroes to save lives? Yeah, like... Bro, this shit isn't real life. This ain't real life, dude. Bro, spitting facts that no My Hero fan wants to hear. I think a lot of My Hero fans actually want to hear this right now. Okay, we're gonna go to the next part. Okay? We've already talked about this dialogue. Let's talk about the next dialogue, okay? I'm not too late. I shall replace what's missing and make it pump. How the fuck does this work? How the fuck does this work? This doesn't make any sense, dude. Oh my god. His quirk is turning into a fucking thin sheet of paper. It's turning into a thin sheet of paper. He's gonna become a functioning heart? Are you crazy? That doesn't make any fucking sense. Isn't the heart the most complex organ? Or am I misremembering? I'm very stupid, by the way, if it wasn't clear. Isn't the heart the most complex organ in a human body? And Edshot is just gonna, like, become a heart, low diff? Like... The brain is? Oh, that is true. Sure. Yeah, I forgot about the fucking brain. Duh. How about it's the second most complicated one. At this point, he might as well become a brain. This is an exact repeat of the Invisible Girl cliffhanger. I think this is substantially worse than the Invisible Girl cliffhanger, and I'll get to why shortly. Okay. So the second panel already doesn't make it. The first panel doesn't make any sense, and the second panel doesn't make any fucking sense. The third, we are now giving Best Jeanist and Edshot a connection. Holy shit. This is so bad. Horikoshi is like, I'm gonna kill this character. No one's gonna care. Well, right before the double page spread of him, like, eating shit and dying, we'll give him one strip of a backstory. Just one strip. That just shows them sitting on desks. Bam! Emotional death. Sorry, Zorbus, I didn't mean to scare you. Instant emotion. Instant waterworks. Just... peak fiction. This is so goofy. This is so goofy, man. So we've already diagnosed like 7 different fucking issues with these last few panels. So now let's talk about the elephant in the room, okay? Is Bakugo going to be revived, or is this going to fail? Now, I think both things suck. Which might not be a surprise. My question is, how long can Edshot even be a heart? Don't quirks have limits? Or even if he can stay that way, doesn't Bakugo have 20 years of his life shaved off because of how much older Edshot is? I don't know, dude. So, okay, let's think about this, right? So let's say Bakugo revives himself. Or, sorry, not himself, but gets revived, right? That's really bad. That's, like... If Bakugo gets back up, hands down the biggest fumble. Hands down the biggest fumble in the entire story. Like, it's not even... Like, do you guys agree? If Bakugo gets revived, it's the worst thing that's ever happened. Edshot bored as fuck being a heart for how many years? He's going to die because I don't believe that Shiggy is just fucking stupid to literally let this happen. We'll get to it. For sure, yeah. Biggest shonen fumble in a while. Okay. Glad everyone agrees. Nah, 9/11 worse. Okay. Well, sure. I don't know what to say to that. Dude, Zorbus, fucking chill out, bro. He is like under my desk on his back, like licking my foot. Oh, he just bit me. He's biting my foot currently. I want the next Arc 6 phase review. It comes out in an hour. Like, actually, an hour from now. Oh my god, Zorbus. You're biting the fuck out of my foot, dude. Go away. Okay. Okay. Bakugo's death was good for a multitude of reasons, okay? In my opinion. Can we go to the chapter? What is happening? Let's just get to the... There. Bam! Your cat is more of a threat than Tomer is? True. There are a lot... I know that this death is actually very controversial, but there are a lot of things that I liked about this. And I'm basically just going to plagiarize my own script. Do you have a website where I can start reading ReZero, please? Oh, dude. I can send you the link to Arc 5. Make sure you go and look at the cut content as well. Because the cut content is very important if you're going to read the web novel. There you go. So yes, I know that this death is very controversial, but I quite enjoyed it. Obviously there's things that I would have preferred. Like having Bakugo, you know, get to have that cathartic talk with Deku. You know, they finally get to have a conversation. Or Bakugo actually getting to fight a villain without getting mopped up. Would have been cool, but it is what it is. I still like the death. I think it's still a good individual moment. The idea or the thematic emphasis of a kid who represented the biggest flaws in this society, right? He was obsessed with strength, obsessed with the fame and the fortune of being a hero, obsessed with the idea of becoming the #1 hero. He finishes out his arc doing a complete 180, right? And putting his life on the line to save not just the people on the battlefield, but like the country and the world, right? That's baller. That's so good. Would you recommend starting from the beginning of the novel for ReZero or just continuing from Season 2? I personally just continue from Season 2. There are a lot of differences. But you can look at cut content. It's obviously not the whole picture. If you have the time, go ahead and start from the beginning, though. That'd be awesome. Yes, this death was awesome. Not only that, but as Shigaraki correctly points out, these are children. These are children on the battlefield who are here because the previous generation has failed. Okay? Every child that is here because the previous generation was filled with so much cowardice that as soon as the job got tough, they abandoned their duty. They abandoned their common man to leave this country with no choice but to rely on children. And this puts it so perfectly. As Bakugo finishes out his journey to become a better person, his journey is cut short. And the mistakes of the older generation catch up. And they have to watch this kid fucking die. Which is why I would have liked Bakugo to get to have a conversation with Midoriya and stuff like that, but that's also part of the tragedy in it. That as Bakugo gets to turn a new leaf, he loses the opportunity because of the failure of adults. And then, need I say it? Need I say it? God. Ugh. Not only was Bakugo's death perfect in idea and execution, it was so good for the series stakes. It was so good for the stakes of My Hero Academia that have been lacking for so long. The stakes have been suffering. When am I meeting Hori for lunch? I will have a steak with Hori to teach him what stakes are, okay? I'm excited for Shonen and Chill. Oh, you and me both, bro. Will you ever make a One Punch Man video? I don't know. Not really invested. I've like watched season 1, that's about it. I remember sweating because he could die that meant anyone could get it. Exactly. Horikoshi presented to us that he was fucking ballsy enough to kill one of the most important characters in the series and the most popular character in the series. Oh my god, that was so hard. That was so raw. And people say, oh, of course Bakugo's gonna get revived. It's a shonen. Oh, that's so annoying, dude. That is such an annoying statement. Because the reason that My Hero Academia is the success that it is now is because it is presented to people how it's not just a shonen. It's not. It's not just a shonen. This series, at least in Act 1, and some of Act 2, of course, was subverting expectations for so long. And then Horikoshi was like, villains are not that popular. They don't do very well in the popularity poll. And I tried to cover villains in the Forest Training Camp arc, and goddamn did it fail. But you know what? I want to tell a story about the villains. So I'm going to hijack the story for 6 months and write My Villain Academia. So yeah, this is the guy who cares about the most popular character in the series, right? That definitely holds over him. It's just, it's bullshit. It's not true. It doesn't make any fucking sense. I know that Horikoshi, if he wants to, is willing to subvert expectations like that. But that's the thing. There was no outside pressure. There was no, the walls are closing in, Shonen Jump is pissed at me. No. Mangaka make chapters in advance. Horikoshi always knew this was coming. This was always the plan. He just wanted a cool moment. So, there's no one to blame but the writer. I know people like to say, oh, the Bakudekus must have been harassing. No, it was not the fucking Bakudekus. Okay? Oh, Shonen Jump must have pressured it. No, it was just Horikoshi. Okay? Now, it's not an excuse. I'm assuming that nobody in my fucking chat's gonna do this, but obviously don't at Horikoshi on Twitter and be like, you suck. Don't do that shit, please. Please, don't do that. It's just terrible. Now, if he dies, or sorry, if he revives, I've already discussed why it's bad, but it's the biggest slap in the face I have ever seen any piece of fiction do to any of its invested readers. It's straight up insulting. It sullies Bakugo's choice to put the world before himself. It shits on the idea of a society paying a grand price for the status quo, and with future context, destroys the wonderful execution of his death chapter. Oh, sorry, I read a question earlier that I forgot to respond to. Have I read the Fate series? No. But I have some interest in it, actually. I just haven't read it, or watched it, or whatever. Can I throw in some Bleach spoilers, because this is very reminiscent of a Bleach moment that pissed me off just as much back then? I mean, I haven't watched Bleach or anything, so I guess you can, but I'm not going to understand it. Now, okay. What if it fails, okay? And it could. What if it fails, and Bakugo and Edgeshot, they join each other in hell? Because they're going straight to hell, by the way. 100%. What do you think is the reason for the recent drop-off in quality in the story in general? Impossible to know. I think the best you could get is that Hori just wants to be done with the story, but obviously that's just an assumption. I guess Hori just fell off, I don't know. If it fails, it's still a lowbrow double fake out to boost reader impressions in the surveys, which serves, it makes 364 just a pointless chapter. It does nothing but provide shock and awe, and a massive ass pull power-up that rivals Shinso's arbitrary quirk rework that started the whole arc to begin with, and makes the heroes look absolutely fucking stupid. Oh man. Because I want you to fully grasp the context here. This is the number 4 hero of Japan, thinking that he can pull off a resurrection on a kid who will just die again instantly if anything happens to him, and putting at risk the number 5 hero, the number 3 hero, against the strongest man in the world, who, might I remind you, punched this kid so hard he died instantly, okay? It makes them look so fucking stupid. It makes them look so stupid. Oh, man. He's putting Mirio Tamaki and Neji at risk? Who cares? No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. At this point, would you still recommend someone read MHA? I don't know. I think Act 1 and 2 are still really good, right? Like, just tell him MHA ended at chapter 306. What current ongoing series do you keep up with? I'm watching Lycris Recoil. I'm catching up on ReZero. Obviously, I'm not caught up to it yet. Honestly, that's about it. I'm not very good at keeping up with stuff weekly. And MHA, of course. I read JJK in chunks, like 10 chapters at a time. They're 2 years older than Bakugo. True. But who cares, man? They're not the real next generation. They're not Bakugo. Okay, do you see them on the popularity poll? No. Edshot doesn't. Who punched who so hard they died? Shigaraki punched Bakugo so hard he instantly died. That's that Yuri John Wick show? Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I watched it because Jordan was twerking for it like crazy, and it's just fine. Like, it's got some cool ideas. It's like just like the dichotomy between cops, basically. But yeah, it's just like cute girls with guns. We need you on Black Clover. Your analysis would be great. I might reread Black Clover. I stopped at chapter 80 last time. What do you think Bakugo is going to do? That's my question. They're just going to revive him, and he's going to get spawn killed. So, like, I don't know. What's your opinion on Mob Psycho? One of the best series out. I fucking love Mob Psycho. I can't wait for season 3. Toppy says Neji has a bright future in PLW. Edshot, no. Is Bakugo gonna die or live? At this point, I don't care. Either way, it's ass. Obviously, him living is substantially more ass. But I think it sucks. Either way. I feel like if I was Horikoshi and I went balls deep on my next generation theme like this and I didn't bring him back, I would be like, Horikoshi rolls the worst blunt ever asked to leave Weekly Shonen Jump. How the fuck did this kill Bakugo but Gran Torino's old ass is fine? I don't know, I guess Bakugo's just not him. Have you seen BoJack Horseman? Dude, BoJack Horseman is fucking fire. Maybe I should rewatch that shit. The series is so good. Seriously, if you guys haven't watched BoJack Horseman, that shit is really good and actually handles up the main character. So, have you seen Arcane? I have seen Arcane. Arcane is peak fiction. Oh. Arcane is amazing. If it weren't the final arc, I would probably drop MHA right now. To be honest, I might just stop reading the chapters but still keep up with spoilers. I know a lot of people are doing that too, Vinny. I'm going to keep reading just because, I mean, this is what I do, right? Like, I make anime videos, so I'm going to keep reading, but I'm not happy with the series. I have not been happy with the series for a very long, much longer than most people. Basically, I don't like the entirety of Act 3, but the Endeavor fight and the Dabi and Shoto stuff, and at first, the Shigaraki fight, I was really into the arc again. I was like, wow, this arc is really starting to come back to me. But, yeah. I'm actually making, if you guys are interested, I'm making a video for next Sunday. All about my issues with the final arc. Because I despise this arc, and I have for a long time. So next Sunday, I'm making a video on the final arc that I hope you guys like. Better Call Saul enjoyers, My Hero TV complainers. Better Call Saul was fucking sick. You gotta switch up to Arcane analysis after this, man. Arcane is season 2, man. When it comes out in like 7 years, I'll do it. If there was one thing you could get back, that could get you back into this arc again, what would it be? I don't know if anything can. Unless every single chapter from here on is just fire, I don't know. Hello, Chris User. We just finished reading the chapter pretty much. If I get one person to read Haikyuu today, I'll have accomplished a lot. I will read Haikyuu eventually. Not really in a rush since the series is over. I'm trying to, I don't know. I'm trying to get into series that are ongoing and popular so that I can make content on it. Which is why I'm watching Lycris Recoil, because I've heard a lot of good stuff about it. But so far it's just fine. I have no strong feelings on it. Your thoughts on the Hori misogyny argument? I don't think Hori is a misogynist. Although I do think... I don't think he is a misogynist, I just think that there are some very interesting correlations between the things that happen to his female characters. Are you gonna cover the Chainsaw Man anime? I might. We'll see. I'm in a very strange spot for future content. Because I want to make stuff that isn't just MHA and ReZero. Mostly just MHA, honestly. Like, I don't... I want to take a step back from MHA a little bit. Because I'm assuming that some of you guys might get tired of seeing me hate all the time. And honestly, a part of me is kind of tired of hating all the time. So I feel like it'd be nice to make some videos on some other series that I enjoy. Like making a video on Bakugo during season 6 would be cool, right? Like when he takes the stabbing, making a Bakugo video then would be cool. We'll see. Thoughts on Bakugo's character before this revival confirmation? Before the revival, I thought he was a pretty good character. After his revival, I am disconnected. Say I never get tired of hate. Thanks guys for supporting the hate train. I don't know what I'm gonna do next. Have you thought about doing webtoon reviews? I've never read a webtoon. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is the issue too, is that I have not consumed a lot of anime related content that you guys have. I'm not much of an anime consumer. Like if you guys saw my Annie list, you would be disappointed in me. There's not much on there. I watch a couple episodes of Lycris Recoil. This has been my thing recently. I watch a couple episodes of Lycris Recoil or something. And then I edit for like 4 hours, and then I write a script and then I go to bed. You have any TV shows you like? Better Call Saul, Breaking Bad, fire. Arcane, fire. What about the chance that the revival fails? It's still pretty shit, but it's not as shit as if he lives. So, you know, if you really want the silver lining, I guess you can take it. What are your thoughts on this chapter? I do think it's the worst chapter. Have you seen The Boys? I watched season 1 and 2, but it was so long between season 2 and 3 that I tried watching season 3, and I just fucking forgot everything. I need to like rewatch the whole thing. But yeah, if we want to compare this chapter to 327, I don't think 327 is as bad as this chapter. Worse than 327? Yeah, for sure. So like this was like a spit in the face to like Villain Hunt. Oh, whoops. And it was a joke of like an All Might climax. But like these are things that could be rectified, right? If Horikoshi really wanted to, he could rectify this. Even though it's really bad. He could still... He could make a whole chapter undoing all the consequences in this if he really felt like it. This you can't fix this. Can he? Yeah, he definitely can. It would take a lot of time, but he definitely could. Do I think he will? No. Not really, but... This chapter is really bad. I think it's the second worst. This is the worst, though. Do you think the chapter sunk the chance for the series to ever be good again, or was it dead in the water before this? Oh, it definitely sunk it. I was starting to enjoy My Hero Academia again with the past multiple chapters. But then this one came out, and I was like, alright. I'm about to head out. Bubba is correct. And why is this the worst chapter? Did you really think Bakugo was going to die this? Are you being ironic? Steerman, tell me if you're being ironic right now, please. What did you think about Dabi coming back? I always knew it was coming. Him copying Phosphor doesn't make any fucking sense, but whatever, I guess. Half the shit in this arc doesn't make sense. Chris, I think a lot of people in this, at least that are subscribed to me, would agree with you, because I have cultivated a fan base of villain hunt haters. How will the Todoroki plotline end? At this point, bro, I could not tell you. I have no clue. If I was Bakugo, that would have never happened, yeah. Any predictions for Ochako versus Toga? It's one of the two last bastions of My Hero Academia. If Hori fumbles that one, then the last one we have is Deku versus Shigaraki, and if he fumbles that, then the series is dead. I'm joking about the shonen thing, but why is it the worst chapter? What are your reasons? I mean, I've just spent the whole hour talking about it, but like, to give like a quick review, this shit is contrived and makes no sense. All for One fucking sucks still. This part's just boring and ham-fisted, and this is the worst thing that's ever happened. That's like the 15-second review of everything that I've said in the past hour. How could Hori make a sequel out of this final war if he wanted to? I hope he never picks up the pen again. Just like, people are like, oh my god, I can't wait till Hori makes a horror manga. No. No horror manga. No more. Let him stop. If he's willing to sacrifice his like, his baby, as Bronny would put it. Ugh. I don't know, the Stars and Stripes chapters were really bad. They were really bad. But like, the worst they are is just nothing, right? This is just bad in every conceivable way. This is the horror manga, guys. We fell for it. Yeah. And I want to talk about something that I've seen on Twitter already. It's this tweet that just jumped up to 400 likes from 60, which is very disappointing. People are gonna dick ride this. I checked on the Japanese fan reactions, and most of them are focused on how this is another burden on Bakugo's shoulders. Some even going, "Is a sacrifice the only way? I don't want anyone to die," which is fascinating considering the portion of the English fandom that thinks stakes only count if major characters start dropping like flies. This tweet is dog shit. I assume I don't have to tell you guys why, but I'm going to anyway. The Japanese fan base reaction doesn't fucking matter. The English fandom reaction doesn't fucking matter. This is just an appeal. It's very odd. It's very odd that people think that Japanese fan opinions matter more than English fan opinions. Very strange. It's kind of like that meme that's like place and then place Japan and then like they got like the soy jack face on. That's what this tweet is. This is stupid. It doesn't matter. Japan dick writers are the fucking worst people on Twitter. Yeah, like, I don't care what a Japanese fan thinks. I don't care what an English fan thinks, frankly. I care about my opinion. That's just what it is. Like, is it valid to take Japanese fan opinions into consideration? Of course, it's valid to take anybody's opinion into consideration. Do you have to? No. Like, obviously, you guys are willing to listen to me because you guys are here. Doesn't mean you have to agree with my opinion or even go, oh, Asa said it, right? So that's my opinion now. That's not how it works. But, like, just because the series is, like, okay, oh my god. Can you imagine how fucking destroyed somebody would get if they said, like, if some, like, Japanese fan was talking about, like, fucking Breaking Bad, and he was like, oh, I don't like this certain element of the series, and then someone was like, American fans like it, so, like, I think there's something wrong, because maybe you're a Japanese fan. Dude. Oh, man. Can you imagine how hard they would get cooked on Twitter? The Japanese readers, the people who didn't like MVA, we don't know exactly how it worked. My hypothesis is, I think it was just the magazine readers who didn't like MVA. I think magazine readers and, what was I gonna say? Sorry, magazine readers and like people who buy volumes are probably different people. I saw on Twitter earlier that Bakugo is actually responsible for the most pro-hero deaths, especially if Mirko dies here. Yeah, that was actually my joke that Kampa fucking stole from me. But it's okay, I love him, so we can do it. Japanese reaction versus English reaction equals empowering versus put a shirt on. I heard a rumor that 5 Bakugo fans killed themselves because he died. It's probably not true. There are a lot of people who just think Bakugo fans are dumb and want to, like, lie about them. I don't think that's true, though. But yeah, this tweet stinks. And I already know that I probably have, like, mutuals who have, like, retweeted this shit, or followers that have retweeted this shit. Of course it's Orlando. Wow, only one? Oh, not surprised about you either. Nice. What's up, Rohan? How's it going, bro? Wait, this stinks. Like, there are idiots who burn MHA volumes. I do believe that. See, it's all fun and games till I start burning MHA volumes. I'm gonna start a trend of burning MHA volumes. The JJK comparison was even crazier. That was even crazier. Dude, watching Zen, like, fucking fight on the timeline, so funny. Dude, he was going off. They deleted the original tweet now. What would be my rating? My rating of MHA right now is a 4.5 out of 10. If it succeeds, if Bakugo gets revived, it probably goes down to a 3.5. If it fails, maybe back up to a 5.5. It would have to be a just like, can't wait to get the notification of Asa burning MHA volumes live on stream. Oh man, that'd be fucking hilarious. Zen throwing hands on the TL is always fire though. It's always very funny. It is always very fun. Dude, he goes crazy. I'll like wake up or I'll check my phone at work and I'll just see like 4 quote retweets in a row from Zen, just like fighting some random dude. What if from every chapter from now is a banger including the ending? Maybe like a 7. What is your rating on ReZero right now? 10. Zen saying MHA will always be an outstanding shonen, then reacting to the Edshot stuff was peak Twitter. So like, I don't remember the exact tweet, but it was comparing how Itadori died in a JJK in like episode, what was like fucking 3 or some shit, and then he comes back like a couple episodes later. It's apples and oranges, by the way. Insane comparison. Insane comparison. But, and this dude starts arguing with him. But the issue is that it should not matter because Itadori should realistically be dead because he had his heart ripped out and was not a cursed spirit at the time of his death. He could not recover his heart with any method at the time he was dead for, I assume, hours. Dude. 6 out of 10 for me. I still care so much about the things that came before Act 3 that I can't bring myself to hate it. Like right now, still 6 out of 10? Are you going to read Greed If or ReZero? It's the one where Subaru is a woman beater? What the fuck? I answered this question at the end of the video actually today. So, in half an hour you will have the answer to your question. People comparing Shigaraki's revival to Bakugo's is even worse. Shigaraki's revival is also Mickey Mouse. But like, MHA was so good at the time that we could kind of look past it. It wasn't really that big of a deal. But now in hindsight, now that the series sucks, being revived by hatred is goofy, yes. It was raw, sure. It was raw. Alright, Caper, have a good one, man. Is there anything else we have to talk about? I see, I want to click on my Twitter home. My instinct is to click on my Twitter home and go look at my timeline, but I just know that King is going to put fat titties on my fucking timeline. Which Shiggy revival? It was during the start of PLW. Comparing anything JJK related to anything MHA related is like comparing apples to apples, but one of the apples suddenly becomes poisonous. Band speedrun? Yeah. Because everything before Act 3 was, especially leading up to PLW, was phenomenal to me. Fair. I mean, I just think Act 3 was like really bad, so. You guys really thought Bakugo was dead? Yes, I'm sorry. I thought that Horikoshi was going to do something good. My apologies. I will go ahead and I will temper my expectations for the future now that I know that he is a fraud. Chapter 270 is one of the greatest MHA chapters. I agree. I want to make a video about Shigaraki one day, but obviously I have to wait till the story is done. Do you think Edshot will be talking inside of Bakugo's head? I hope he never speaks again. I hope he's gone after this. So the reason Bakugo has to live is because he hasn't finished his overarching parallel with Deku. Notice how many people are there at UA? 6. The exact amount of quirks that Deku has unlocked. Okay, we're done. We're done with that. What was in 270? 270 was, oh, I don't feel like pulling it up. It's the chapter of, Shigaraki in the Vestige Realm. It's Bubba, by the way. If you all don't know Bubba, he's trolling. Okay? He doesn't actually believe that. Just so you know. What do you think Deku's final quirk will be? Beam! As discussed prior. That's a shout out to the space goers who were in the space last week or 2 weeks ago. My bitrate is lower than recommended. Is my stream lagging? What the fuck? Beam! Have you read or watched Classroom of the Elite? And if not, do you have any interest in doing so? I've heard about it. I don't know anything about it though. I thought it was Explosion. I hope not. They all see my vision. Dude, didn't Pineapple like make like a whole fucking post about Beam? Who's the next character you think is gonna suck? I don't know. He's knocking him down like pins, dude. We'll see. Have you watched Attack on Titan? I do, but it was one of those things that like, you know how sometimes you just watch a series just to watch it? You don't really like digest what's going on? That was kind of me with Attack on Titan. So I don't really have strong opinions on it. All I can say about Attack on Titan is that I kind of knew that what's his fucking name? Reiner? I knew that Reiner was like a Titan, and like I posted that on Twitter, and oh my god, I got packed by Attack on Titan Twitter because everyone was like, "You didn't know that. You had to have been spoiled." And I was like, "Dude, I just figured it out. It wasn't that. I just figured out that Reiner was the Titan." But everyone, I got packed so hard that day. That's an OG Asa moment. If anyone is here that remembers that, you are a fucking OG. Ideally, Bakugo should have stayed dead, but if you had to bring Bakugo back in any way other than this, how would you go? Just use Genist. Like, just do the Jart. The reveal was so obvious though. Why'd you get flamed Reiner and the Armor Titan looking not identical? What the fuck? Dude, tell them. Tell them. Like, I posted this after the Dobby reveal, and I was like, see, you can have an obvious reveal that is well executed. The reveal being obvious doesn't make the reveal bad. And people were like, how did you know? I think you got spoiled. Actually, you got spoiled. And I was like, I literally didn't get spoiled. I didn't get spoiled. I promise. What's the worst Subaru death in your opinion? I can't say it because I know there's a lot of anime onlys in here right now. Because it's an MHA stream. If this was a ReZero stream, I would say it. I'll just say it, the one in the very end of Phase 1 of Arc 6. In the cave. And if I read the Great Rabbit Death, it would probably be the Great Rabbit Death, because I heard that one is brutal as fuck. Pissing off anime fans is one of the easiest things to do. Do you guys think he's gonna live after Edshot's heart technique? Maybe he lives, but I really don't think so. I couldn't tell you, man. I don't know. Oh, dude. Pineapple's hating. Did you learn to edit on your own or through tutorials? Your content is sick, and I definitely believe you'll get big sometime soon. I have been editing on and off since I was like 10 years old. And for reference, I'm 24. I did freelance editing, when I was like 18 to like 20. I worked with a lot of big YouTubers and streamers that you guys probably know. I'm not gonna say them, because I don't have a good relationship with a lot of them. But yeah. So I had some experience. I didn't do it like a lot. I've also had channels before this one, but this is the one that's gotten the most success. Talk shit about them for views. Why did I think you were like 19? I don't know, man. I'm 24 years old, bro. I'm gonna die soon. I honestly expected to still have barely 1K, but you're doing good growth-wise. Yeah, I get like 200 subs a month. It's pretty good. Talk shit about them for views. Yeah. I'm gonna go and do that. Then maybe say to take some time off from MHA since it's the final arc. I'm sure you can have a little retrospective video. Yeah. I will probably do that, honestly. I might take a little bit of a step back from MHA. Not like I'm not gonna not make videos about it anymore. But I might want to try branching on other stuff while still making MHA and ReZero stuff. What manga and anime would you recommend? Easy one to recommend would be Chainsaw Man, if you haven't read Chainsaw Man, especially now that it's picked back up. Anime, I think that ReZero is a very good anime, just not a great adaptation, if that makes sense. But it's a really good way to get into the series if you want to watch ReZero. Highly recommend. And then you can read the novels, and then you can watch my videos. Smile. Has Ocean Man been hating too? He better have been hating. Look at all this hate, dude. This is crazy. Have you watched The Rehearsal by Nathan Fielder? No. If it was 1,000 years old, right? I don't think he's 1,000. I think he's maybe at most a couple hundred. All haters of this chapter are based. Can you actually stay dead for 5 minutes? Look at the Bronny tweets. Oh boy. I know. I've been speaking to Bronny the whole time. I know how upset he is. Is he still bronchalant? He is still bronchalant. No more relapsing. He even tweeted the fucking song. Oh shit. Any more people like Fudge on the timeline. Dude, that fucking Judge Fudge, dude. Holy shit. He is fucking insane. Wait, I know Ocean Man quote retweeted him too. I didn't see it though. What did Ocean Man say to Fudge? I know you are infamously insane, but calling me a grifter over manga is crazy. Dude, this Fudge dude is fucking insane. Alright, Glenny, see you later, man. I'm probably gonna end stream soon anyway because I have a video coming out. Wait, I can insert ads? Oh, shit. Alright. I'm thirsty as fuck. I'm gonna get a drink. I'm gonna run ads, dude. The ReZero one? Yeah, the ReZero video comes out in like 20 minutes, actually. Alright, I'll be right back. Hang on. Hey, if you have ad block, fuck you. I'm just kidding. It's fine. I don't care. I support ad blockers, okay? You guys behave while I was gone. Have you read One Piece? No, I've not. And I don't even know if I want to is the problem. It's so long, dude. Thoughts on water? Cool. Gotta love ReZero? True. True. Bro, I dropped like 30 viewers from playing an ad. That's crazy. Damn, that is tough. You're late? Yeah, well, at least YouTube has VODs, right? Alright, do we have any closing thoughts on, the chapter? ReZero Arc 7 that kinda sucks? Well, I guess I'll find out when I get there. I've heard a lot of conflicting opinions about Arc 7, and I am excited to get to it. Kitten Face, your message reminds me. Don't let anyone tell you to shut the fuck up when you say you dropped the series. Just so you know. Because I saw a lot of that on Twitter. It's like, oh, all you're doing is dropping a manga, not sucking a dick. Keep your mouth closed. Those people are actually fucking idiotic, just so you know. It's your Twitter, it's your fucking life. You can talk about whatever the fuck you dropped, okay? Anytime you see someone say that, quote retweet them and say, I dropped MHA, okay? Even if it's not true. You can say whatever the hell you want in your own time, on your own space, okay? Don't let people try to shame you into saying that you can't drop shit. Or not being able to say that you drop shit, rather. If you drop a series, you're valid for dropping it, exactly. Damn, Cinna. I mean, I'm just gonna keep reading because of, I don't know, my investment, right? But I understand why people drop it after this. Especially if he is alive. I totally get it. But yeah. Don't... Oh, God. I would show one of the tweets on stream, actually, but I don't want you guys to fucking harass them, so never mind. There's like a 1,000 tweet saying they dropped MHA and Bakuno's went ballistic. Oh, is that Cal? Oh my god, dude. I know exactly what you're talking about. Bro was getting packed up. Fuck. I'm trying to find it. Yeah, here it is. I haven't been in the stream for long, but I'm enjoying it quite a lot. Hey man, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Make sure you subscribe if you're not subscribed already, smile. Dude. Poor Cal. What's your Discord server like? I've never joined one before, and I was thinking about joining yours because I got no one else talked about MHA too, and I've enjoyed chatting on your streams. I mean, obviously I'm gonna recommend joining my Discord, right? It's my Discord, but like... I like to think that we're very open to having other opinions. Now, I will say that there is a definite negative slant, probably because of the type of content that I make, and I've been mostly critical towards MHA recently. Um, so for MHA stuff, you'll probably be in good company. And if you read ReZero or watch ReZero, the ReZero section now is actually more active than the MHA part, funnily enough. I guess MHA when it deserves it? Yeah, exactly. But yeah, Cal said he's dropping MHA. And damn. He's getting packed up. Poor guy. Oh, we love you, Cal, okay? Asa runs a dictatorship on his Discord? Absolutely. How is the ReZero manga? The manga is behind the anime. It's still getting through Arc 4. It's a novel. Some people, as you can tell by chat just now, some people think it's better than the anime, some people think it's worse than the anime. The manga has content that was cut from the anime. I think this is a hard question, but which is better, ReZero or MHA? ReZero. It's not a hard question. I love how you're still pimping out Haikyuu. What's ReZero even like? It is a character study about a very pathetic boy. That's like, with no spoilers, that's what I can say about it. It's a character study about a man who has no respect for himself. And it does a damn good job at that as well, by the way. Let's check out the responses to my tweets. I was kind of getting flamed. Should I read or watch ReZero manga or anime? Preferably, you would read the novels. The manga, as the chat would probably back and forth about it, but the manga is decent, and the anime is fine too. The anime is a good anime, but not a good adaptation, if that makes sense. Ever watched Summertime Rendering? I have. I've read it, actually. I've read Summertime Rendering to completion. I think it is just like a defanged ReZero, but it's still good. Do you want to become the next Judge Fudge? Fuck no. Dude, this picture is fucking hilarious. Bubba, are you still here? This is like your magnum opus. This shit is hilarious. Got 5 quotes, nice. Act 3 just started? Act 3 is also ending. That's crazy. It's a terrible day for Kasuma, man. I do feel bad for people who have actually been enjoying MHA and are genuinely defending it. I mean, it's just like, you don't have to defend yourself is the thing. Like, just like it. Just like it. Talk about how you like it. Ignore everyone else. It's not impossible at all. That's all you have to do. It's just like it. Don't go out and find fights. I don't go out and find fights. The fights come to me, and then I partake in the fights. Look at this picture of Zorbus. Silly boy. Don't be toxic about it too. Yeah, it's just like, you can like the series and you can dislike the series without, like, being toxic. Any good fantasy anime besides ReZero? Probably, I just don't know them. Mushoku Tensei is a very good fantasy anime. I just hate Mushoku Tensei. Oh god, should I even get into it? Probably not. I only have 10 minutes left, so no, I'm not gonna get into it. Mushoku Tensei is a very good fantasy setting, but the rest about it is terrible. Yeah. Will you make more vids about ReZero characters? I want to see a full video about your thoughts about Subaru the Goat. Oh, for sure. I think I answered that in a Q&A last time, but I'm just basically trying to catch up before I make character videos. And now that I'm really close to finishing Arc 6, I can actually start doing like some ReZero stream stuff. Have you watched Infinity Train? I have not. I don't think I've heard of it either. Have you seen Gurren Lagann? No. Zorba's gonna one-shot all for one. True! Twice deserved more? Who didn't in this story? Let's be real. Did I get aired, dude? Oh, I got 3 retweets? Fuck yeah. Oh, look at this is gang right here, dude. These are my allies. Except for this guy. No, I'm just kidding. Gyro, if you hear I love you, okay? Okay. I guess I don't got much else to say. Just put Reinhardt in MHA, he'll sort these out real quick, yeah. Final thoughts, final summary is... This chapter is awful in almost every single facet. The America stuff is whatever. Are you gonna make any more future MHA videos? Yeah, for sure. I wanted to be clear that when I say that I'm taking a step back from MHA, I don't mean that I'm done. I just mean that, like, I want to make other stuff. And since all I can do about MHA is hate, I don't want to always be hating. So, I'm just gonna slow down. Chapter sucks. The America stuff is the best because it's the least egregious. No matter which way this goes, it's awful. We make videos about Breaking Bad. I thought about making like Better Call Saul videos, but it's so overdone. Like, who isn't making fucking Better Call Saul videos? Your content is gold. I think a lot of us will swallow it up, so no matter the topic. I hope so, man. You probably should start to make Chainsaw Man content to gain more views. I was thinking about it. I was talking with Cal, because he's kind of like the Chainsaw Man guy. At least, the Chainsaw Man guy to me. I don't know anyone else, so... We'll see. Excited for your Mid-Hero Academia how Horikoshi fell from Grace video. I'm working on the retrospective. The retrospective part 2 will be released on October 1st alongside Season 6. So look out for that one. I wonder how ReZero Anime will fix the cut content. A lot of the cut content can be reintroduced in Season 3. Have you watched Spy Family? I've read Spy Family. Yeah, it's good. It's nothing groundbreaking at all, but it's good. Anime is really good too. Rip the Bakugo video? Yeah, you're telling me, alright? Bakugo video got turned to ash. I'll still make it at some point. The only reason why I started making it is because I thought his story was done. But now it's not. So if he dies again after this or some shit, then I'll make it again. It won't be as hopeful as the last one was, but it is what it is. I'm just waiting for character arcs to end. Have Edshot remake the Bakugo video. Yeah, I'm waiting for characters' plotlines to end before I make character-related videos. Like, I want to make an Endeavor one, I want to make a Shigaraki one, I want to eventually make a Deku one, so on and so forth. For the characters that matter. By the way. I'm not gonna make a fucking Aoyama video, no one cares about that shit. Okay. My ReZero video is out in 6 minutes, everyone. So I am gonna go offline now. Thank you everyone for watching. If you liked this stream, remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I want to maybe do some more streams eventually. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what I'm cooking. I'm trying my best. If you like my content, you can also follow me on Twitter, where I'm always objectively correct at all times. And you can also join my Discord down below, where we talk about My Hero Academia, ReZero, Jujutsu Kaisen, and stuff like that. And that is about it. See you, everyone. Thanks for stopping by. You can stay until it's uploaded and set everyone here about linking it. I mean, I can. Should I stay here? Do you want me guys to like stay here and link the video? Alright, we got one yes and one no. The JJK part will be showed one day. Hey, we got like one dude that talks about JJK. Watch party. React to the video. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and react to my own video on stream so that I don't get any of the views from it. That'd be fucking baller idea. Great job, everyone. Not gonna watch the video on stream, man. You know what's funny is that every time I stream, I lose subscribers. It's like people are surprised that I stream every time it happens. How is this the worst chapter, though? Dude, I just spent the fucking past 2 hours talking about it. Man. You can watch the stream VOD if you're really curious. That's what famed streamer Ludwig does. I thought it might be a good idea. Does he really? I don't know. Makes sense. I mean, if Ludwig does it, it's probably true. Just keep talking over the videos so people will have to watch the vid. Yeah. Well, the video's out in 4 minutes, so... If you have any questions, now's the time to ask them. Who is the best lolly in ReZero? Anyone who answers this question is going to prison. Let's put it that way. What's your next MHA tier list stream? Not gonna lie to you, bro. If I knew, I probably would have done it already. I don't know. I am running out of tier list ideas, man. I'm gonna have to start rehashing shit. MHA worst chapters tier list? How long were you in anime only for MHA? Not for very long, actually. I watched seasons 1, 2, and 3, and then a couple of episodes of 4, and then I was like, yeah, this is taking too long. I'm not waiting for this shit weekly. When will I finish Arc 6? I'm gonna start reading Phase 5 again tonight, since Phase 4 will be out. So I'll probably finish Arc 6 in like maybe less than a week. Favorite heroes or villains? For like the tier list, or is that a general question? If it's a general question, then favorite heroes would be like Endeavor and All Might. And then villains would be like Shigaraki and Dabi. MHA fight tier list could be really fun. That could be really fun, actually. Maybe that's the plan. I don't know. Streaming is hard because like I want my streams to feel like interesting events, right? But I don't know how to do that. So like everything, I always fall back to tier lists because I want my streams to be interesting. I don't want my streams to just be like me sitting here talking about like inane shit because I feel like that's boring to you guys. So I want MHA death tier list. Nice one. Nice meme. Good one. Just gotta pick the fights well since there's a lot of nothing fights. Yeah, true. We'll include the movie fights so I can give them all F. I'm just kidding. This is the first time I've messaged in your chat. Alright, well, hopefully you stop by again. Get Ocean is on again? Easier said than done. He's a busy man. That was fun. Streaming with Ocean Man was a good time, though. I enjoyed that. Do something funny? I don't know how to do that, man. Oh, man. Just, 1 minute until the video comes out. I'm going to post a link and I'm going to immediately turn off the stream. Is the Ocean is VOD on your channel? Yes. He was on the stream where I did the tier list for costumes. If you go to my channel, you go to playlists. There's a playlist called Stream VODs. Just end it now. It's such an ominous message, dude. What the fuck? He's just saying just end it now. Quirks tier list? That actually could be interesting too, yeah. Theories? Oh, he was on Theories, you're right. Fuck, I don't know my own streams, bro. He was on the Theories tier list stream. I remember now because he talked about the Momo the Momo miscarriage theory. That was insane. The stream itself for like 60 seconds or like 30 seconds. As soon as the clock strikes 12, I'm posting the link and I'm dipping. Oh, the clock is okay. ReZero fans, here you go. Here's the video. I'm going offline now. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter. Join the Discord. Goodbye, everyone.